Yes everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are off to the John Rudge statue unveiling. I've been invited by Port Vale and the Port Vale Supporters Club to get early access, along with some other people of course, to the statue unveiling. So I'm going to be vlogging my full day experience for you guys, including a buffet, hopefully some interviews with some very famous people. I'm not going to say, just in case I don't manage to get them or they don't turn up. But there's some exciting people that should hopefully be there. But of course, the main man, John Rudge, turns 80 today, and we're thanking him for all his hard work that he's put into the club and the good memories he's given, you know, particularly the older fan base of Port Vale. Of course, I wasn't around when John Rudge put in his amazing work, but I'm still there to thank him for all the hard work he put in to the club. And of course, he's got his reward with a statue. If you are new to the channel, however, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Just before we do get into the video, however, this video is proudly sponsored by Away Day Stickers. I have got my stickers here. They are some Port Vale ones. However, it does any team that you want. It could even be a Sunday League team, any custom team that you want. It could even be 2, maybe even 3 teams if that's what you really wanted. Any stickers you want, he will do them for you for great prices, as well as being fast to respond and reliable. All you have to do to order is DM him on Instagram. The link will be in the description below at Away Day Stickers. Tell him what you want, of course, how many you want, and make sure to use my discount code AB7-5 to get yourselves 5% off. But without further ado, let's get back to the video and up the veil. Just before we do get into it, however, something completely random. I have just bought some new Adidas boots, thanks to you guys' support with of course, the money I make from YouTube. And if I can open it now, just have a look at these, by the way. These absolute monsters. Hold on. Let me open this box. Just have a look at them. They are stunning. I think this one's the one with the JB on the front. Yeah, look at that. They are beautiful. Let me know in the comments if you like them or not. Just look at that. The new Jude Bellingham Gold and Black Adidas Predators. I'm in love with these. I haven't used them yet, and I'm seriously considering not using them and just keeping them pretty on a shelf. Let me know what you guys think, though. Drop it in the comments down below, because I am in love with these. Anyway, let's get back to the main part of the video. I'm just waffling at this point. Then we're in the posh bit. We're in the Robbie Williams suite. First time I've ever been in here. Let's see what it's all about then. Trying to get as much as I can for you. I haven't seen any of this before. Here we go then. Here we are. Cheers, thank you. Vale Park in all its glory. It's quite snug in here. I can get used to this. I've always said I'd rather be in the crowd than in a box, but it's decent this. Here's the buffet then. Some fair desserts there that I might have to tuck into later. I don't know what that is, but that is looking very, very good. Here we have the selection of oat cakes. I'm not a massive fan of oat cakes, so I'm going to pass on them. But for someone who would like oat cakes, I suppose they would look absolutely delightful. Look at the selection here. I'll have one of you. Ooh, let's not drop my plate. I'll have a few of you. Look at this, wow. These are cut to perfection. And I'll have a lot of you. Wow. Alright. Looks delightful, wow. I'm not much for posh food. Flipping heck. looking nice so far. As oh, well, we've lost one, but oh well. What have we got here then? Lots of bread. Oh, I guess we'll start with some normal breads. Don't mind if I do. I'm kind of a basic person. Bread'll do me fine. But other than that, there's not a lot that really floats my boat here, to be honest. Now here is the main section. Oh my words, this is a bit of me.
You're alright, Joe?
Yeah, you?
Yeah.
Good.
Watched you what seats the other day?
Vlog?
Today? Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I love that. Selection of food and a supporter that listens to my interviews. We'll love to see you. And of course, I'm a teenager. You've got to have some ketchup. Why not? That is looking absolutely delightful. Well, I have absolutely destroyed my food. And a bit of scenery. Vale Park looking as beautiful as ever. Groundsman getting to work there. John Rudges statue unveiling. We are about to go down to the Valley Suites any minute now to hear some sweet tunes. I've been recording one as we got my Sir Alex Ferguson, unfortunately. He'll be here today, but very good on him for doing a speech along with anyone else that's doing it live or pre-recorded. We're going down to the Valley Suites any minute now, basically. Yeah, I'll see you there. Okay, so we're leaving the Robbie Williams suite now. Goodbye to the posh life. Lovely little place. Neat and tidy. That's what you expect then really for someone like Robbie Williams, especially to Vale. And we are heading now to the Valiant Suite. I'm heading to the Valiant Suite, so I'll see you in there. Here we are then. The man himself. You good? Into the Valiant Suite now. Right. All this scenery for John. Man City. What a moment that was for me. A bit awkward there with John. I don't think he exactly knew what I was videoing, but we'll run with it.
Or should I say, Naomi Ducks? Well, welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for coming today and what is going to be an incredible day to celebrate this incredible man. He's incredible. I remember being a Port Vale fan for many years and seeing a lot of the legends here today is amazing. All of me. Give them a massive round of applause. All the legends. All the legends. Not yet. I'm not talking about you, man. Jesus. This is like being in Panto. Leave it. God. Dick Whittington doesn't start till December, but there's another. No, I won't say. Mr. John Rudges! No, John!
Was here. I've heard that a lot in the last 5 years. And to be honest, one of the things that Kevin and I have really wanted to recreate on the pitch and around the club are the days when John Rudges was here, when it was John Rudges' Black and White Army.
Well, suits on today for you, John. I've even come prepared so I didn't forget anybody. Just before we do it, it's been a long 3 years, but we've done it, we've got there. Today is the outcome of that. I'm going to be bringing the committee up so you can thank them individually in a minute, but I just wanted to go through a few thank yous for everybody who's done things while we've been raising the money for this statue. Firstly, thank you for everyone for coming here today. It's really nice to see you. It's we know people have travelled from so many places, Texas, London, all over. It's just incredible, and the turnout is just unbelievable. We can tell you the email inbox is still requesting for places, which unfortunately we were full, but it's really lovely to see you. Welcome to friends of John, the family of John. I do need glasses, but they're not that good. Firstly, a massive thank you to everyone who believed in this project from the start, to all the supporters who contributed to the fundraising efforts, whether through generous donations, attending events or spreading the word. You made this happen. Each of you played an integral role in bringing this statue to life, and for that we are deeply grateful. Fantastic owners, moving forward, top of the league. Just shows that you keep on, and we hope that you win your club back and you are in a position that we're in a few years' time. We have Sarah and Caroline with us from Reading with their guests up there with us. Give us a wave. Matt, I'll be with you. Thank you.
Nice over there. Sorry I can't be with you today. I know it's going to be an amazing day for you. Unveiling of your statue outside Paul Vale Football Ground. If anyone deserves it, you do, John. You've been a fantastic ambassador for the game as a player, coach, manager. Just a real credit to football. So I'm delighted for you. Have a great day with your lovely family, and I look forward to seeing the statues next time I'm up Port Vale. Come down that way. Have a great day.
Hi John, hello fellow Valiants. John, massive congratulations to you, not only on turning 80, but also on having your own statue. I'm a bit jealous actually. Happy birthday though, John. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm genuinely so pleased for you having this statue. You're a legend of the club, the game and the community, and you more than deserve it. Sorry I can't be with you all, but I hope to see you all soon. Love you guys.
Hi John, Alex here. I'm terribly sorry I can't be with you today. What a great occasion for you, and full deserved. Your career at Port Vale in particular, how many times have we phoned each other looking for players or after players or whatever, but I hope it's a great day for you. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I'm in Scotland just now. But have a great day, and you and the family, to Dale in particular. I hope it's wonderful. Well done, John, you deserve it.
Good round of applause for the people who are
Thank you very much. After seeing all that, I don't know what to say. I'd just like to say how honoured I am to have a statue actually be made for me. I just did write my two notes because my two daughters says, look, you've got to get this right. Firstly, I'd like you to thank you all for coming, especially the ones who have travelled so far and wide, and there have been a few who have travelled a real long distance. Thanks to Karen and Kevin, our fantastic owners who are very good to me. I go with Karen and Kevin to all the games, home and away, and they've been allowed the statue to be built at the ground. I've always said that you're only as good as your players. That's definite about that. And I've asked many times, who was your best signing, John? And I said, I'll tell you, the best signing I ever made, because I never ever wanted to just choose one per player. I said, yeah, the best signing I ever made was my wife. Thank you for Mike, for the sculptor, for the brilliant work. But I have asked him if he could just see whether he could just take 2 inches off the nose. The lap job of all can see whether the hands on it or not.
Now, while we're all in the singing mode, I think we should sing happy birthday to this man as well, do you? Come on, everybody, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Here's the cake, everybody, come on.
Okay, so we've done all our business now in the Robbie Williams suite. We've done all our business and all our speeches in the Valiant's Lounge. It's now time for the main event. I'm kind of regretting not bringing the jacket, but we'll go with it. It's now time for the main event for the statue unveiling. I haven't seen it yet. I'm actually really excited. I don't know why. I do know why, because it's been a great day and I like John Rudges as a person. And I just can't wait for this. Let's just see the statue, and I hope it's good, because of all this build-up. It's been almost 2 years, and I've been to pretty much every single event. I've been on the wonderful Adidas Boots a couple of times on away days and whatnot. So it's just time to see the final product. Wow, look at the turnout.
You're getting way too tall, you are.
I'm assuming we're allowed down here, but I'm just gonna go anyway. Look at the crowd, honestly, wow. It's incredible. Gareth Ainsworth and Carol. Look at the turnout, this is just incredible. Wow, there's the statue. Still to be unveiled, Darren Moore.
Keep going, all right.
Here we go then. Take my position right in the middle then here. When I say the queues are endless, I mean the queues are massive. This is unbelievable. Right, I better get my camera flipped so I don't miss the big reveal. Here come the first team then. Off the boys. Well, I've moved positions because I've been told that this will be the way to the front. So I'll be facing Vale Park, look at that. I've never seen that, so another little angle for you. Here he comes then. Not quarter of us. Here is the main man, imported by, at the moment, Mr. Sir John Rudges. What an incredible person, and a very, very nice person. Ready to watch the statue unveiling.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, everybody, for coming. The weather's turned out nice for John, hasn't it? I think we should have a big happy birthday for John Rudge. Okay, after 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Go on, John.
Hang on, you're speaking of it, John. So what we're going to do when we get
We are about to witness
unveil his
history at
statue.
Vale Park. The statue is about to be unveiled.
And with that, we come back to the unveiling there. The students are finally giving way.
Here we go then. The long wait is over.
And finally, I think the last strand down it reluctantly coming overhead and finally.
Wow. I'm outside Vale Park after the statue unveiling. I'm joined with Peter Swan. Swanee, just talk us through your best memories under John Rudge and what he's like as a person.
I think, I've played under 22 different managers, and he's probably he is the best one I've been associated with. Like I say, he's not just that; he's got a lovely family around him. But like I say, his man management skills, the way he can pick a player. He's done so much for this club, and what we've got stood behind us there, it's sort of recognition which should have been done years ago. But the support of the fans and everybody here today, it's been a fantastic day for him.
How much do you reckon this means to him?
Massively. Like I say, people in football sometimes don't get the recognition that they deserve. But what that stands for there, it's going to stand forever. It's something, and I've had a chat with him earlier, and he's really proud to be associated with today.
Peter, thank you so much for your time.
Cheers,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm outside Vale Park after the statue unveiling. I'm joined with Gareth Ainsworth. A couple of years ago I did interview you and we're back again. So Gareth, just talk us through John Rudges as a person and what he means to you.
Yeah. Without John Rudges, I would never have gone on to what I went on to in my career. You know, perfect manager for me at the right time, and you know, so much more to him than just football. You know, he's a gentleman, and you know, the way his values really sat with me, and so I took it with me in my career, took it with me in my management career, and proud to be here on the day that was unveiled, because you know it means a lot to Port Vale, and John lives and breathes Port Vale, you know.
And what was so special about him to you? What made him stand out from all the rest of the other managers you would have played under?
Yeah, his calmness and his ability to. I was probably a little bit wild, you know. I was young, I was on top of the world, and had a big move to the championship. Some people could have got carried away, could have got overrode with it, but John kept me grounded, kept my feet on the ground, kept me, telling me what I was good at, refined my game, and you know, I think 12 months later, I got a big move to the Premier League, and you know, for this lad from Blackburn who never dreamed of something like that, John Rudges played a huge part in that, and you know, I thank him for everything he's done for me, and like I say, much deserved today to see this statue on outside Vale Park.
Gareth, it's a great moment. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. I'm outside Vale Park after the statue unveiling. I'm joined with Johnny Wilkes, or shall I say, hey up me duck! Hey up me ducks! How are you, pal? I'm fine. Very good, thank you after that.
You're doing very well, aren't you? I hear this boy's the future. He's going to get our job eventually.
I promise I didn't tell him to say that.
No, he didn't. Give me that tenner later. That's amazing. I mean, look at that. It's phenomenal. And it just me as a kid at your age, I used to come and watch Vale home and away. So it brings back so many memories. In fact, they showed a video of me, I think it was against Stoke or Tottenham. I was only your age, and it was amazing times. And John Rudges was the catalyst to all of that. So it's just an amazing feeling of community, and John deserves everything he gets.
You've talked about him as a manager, but what as a person? What makes him so special as a person?
He's an incredible, humble man. He's very humble. This would be John's last thing he'd ever want. John never liked speaking about himself, so for people to do it for him is testimony to the man. He's an incredible individual. He loves this city, not just Port Vale. I think he loves the city, yeah. And he should always go down in folklore as one of the biggest legends Stoke-on-Trent ever produced.
Johnny, top man, mate. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Keep working hard.
Thank you. Okay, I'm outside Vale Park after the statue unveiling, and I'm joined with Ian Taylor. Ian, I just want to start off by saying, you know, what does John Rudges mean to you?
John Rudges pretty much moulded my career. A long time before you were born, but now I came out of non-league, and John signed me, and he started my professional career. So I owe him a lot. I had 2 really good years here where we won a trophy and we got promotion. And just seeing some of the footage inside of what we achieved, and it was all under John Rudges, and he pretty much masterminded the whole thing. So yeah, he means a lot to me.
And what are some of your favourite moments under the man himself?
Got to be
put you on the spot.
Yeah, it's got to be winning promotion. That promotion day at Brighton when we won away from home. You know, you might have saw the footage where all the fans ran on the pitch and everything, and yeah, it was such a special time getting to Wembley twice in the first year that I was here. It was just an amazing feeling, and then to get promotion in the second year was fantastic. So yeah, some really special memories here.
Ian, thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm outside Vale Park after the statue unveiling. I'm joined with Michael Talbot, the man behind the statue. Just talk through a bit of the process of you know, of course, making and carving the sculpture.
Well, it's cast, so it's a very similar process to ceramics, and a lot of the technologies cross over because we use a thing called ceramic shell. So there's a firing process actually, which is ceramic. But it's the oldest process. It's the same process the Greeks and the Romans used. Nothing has changed. and it uses clay, which is local clay. And we use the clay because clay is made of water and it holds light in the same way that skin does. So you can, and we sculpted it in a sort of dark red clay because we knew it was going to be cast into a dark colour. And that makes all the difference when your judgments about hollows and bumps and as you're trying to find the portrait. But most of the work was to do with the portrait, was getting it to look exactly like him at the height of his powers.
And just talk through, of course, you'd have worked with him a lot in the process of making the statue. Just talk through, as a person, what your impressions have been of him.
Well, as you know, he's a man that likes to tell a story and knows how to tell a story. And as I said before, the impressive thing with John is that you get lots of successful people and they'll tell you how wonderful they are. But John will tell you with equal glee of when it all went horribly wrong, and it just balances the picture that it's an uphill struggle, and anything worth doing often is uphill, and he's definitely had that view.
Michael, thank you so much for your time and all your hard work on the statue. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm outside Vale Park. I'm joined with the chair of the supporters club, Mark Porter. Mark, just talk through the process. It's been a very long process.
3 years, hard work, sleepless nights, but it's there, it's done really good, really pleased with it, really happy with it. Can't thank everyone who's donated enough, and you probably weren't around when Rudges was the manager at Port Vale, but
I definitely wasn't around.
I can assure you he was a fantastic manager. The man behind just scored an excellent goal against Tottenham. You know, fantastic.
He was also my coach at football.
Well, he's your coach. There you go then. So there, I hope he could teach you how to kick a ball like that one. But that for me, that was the turning point when we beat Tottenham here. That was the turning point.
Yeah, and you know, just to see it in the flesh, all your hard work paying off, and a reward for. Obviously, I didn't get to see him as a manager, but what I've got to see is an incredible person. You must be delighted with how it's turned out.
Incredible, yeah. Weather's been good for us. Fans have come out. Club have been amazing. Put a great day on. It's been absolutely incredible.
Mark, thank you so much for your time. Thank you. So we're outside Vale Park, and Boomer, what are your thoughts on the statue? Top man, up the Vale. Okay, I'm outside Vale Park. The interviewer is now interviewing the interviewer from Sky Sports. I'm joined with John Oakes. John, just talk through your experience from today.
Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it? To see, I mean, he's the ultimate club legend, isn't he, John Rudge? What he's done for this club is amazing when he was manager, and to come back as well, and he's been welcomed back with open arms as the president of the club, and to see him honoured in this way with such a fabulous statue, it's just brilliant.
Just talk through how happy you are. You know, you've been given the best facilities at the club. You've got to see this fantastic statue. Just talk through how you've been treated today.
Oh yeah, fantastic. And I've got to say, the video that Josh produced that we saw earlier was very emotional, and there were a lot of people in that room who were there at those games who, you know, brought back a lot of memories, and John Rudge provided those memories that will live with those people forever.
I'm assuming, are you a Port Vale fan?
Yes, I am.
So just talk through some of your favourite moments under John Rudge.
There are so many, and I mean, I grew up at a time when John Rudge was the manager, and they were arguably the best times to be a Port Vale supporter. When we were in the Championship, when we came so close to getting into the Premier League, we finished just outside the top six in the Championship one year. So many memories from those years, beating Tottenham, beating Everton in the Cups. I mean, we had the upper hand over Stoke for a number of years, and the number of derbies that we had, and the memories of those are fantastic. He's provided so many memorable moments for Vale fans, and we will all be immensely grateful for that.
I mean, how impressed are you with this sculpture? It's a work of art.
It's the likeness is uncanny, and you always think with statues, when the first time you see them, you think, well, what's it going to be like? And you're always sort of slightly sceptical about.
It's either going to be really good or really bad.
Yeah, and it's really good. It is really, really good. It's fantastic. So it's something that I'm sure John and his family are really proud of, and the club is really proud to be able to give that to him, and the fans who've raised so much money to be able to make it happen, to be able to have this as a permanent reminder of what he means to the club, and it will be here forever, is just a brilliant thing. I'm so glad that it's happened.
John, thank you so much for covering this via Sky Sports. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm outside Vale Park after the statue unveiling. I'm joined with owner Carol Shanahan. Carol, just it's been a long process. Just talk through how proud you are of the whole club for getting it over the line.
Yeah, I am really proud because football, I've just been saying to somebody else that, we're 150 years old next year as a club, and if you were to take the 150 years and say, for all the fans, who is the one hero you would pick out of that time, it would be John Rudge. And so the fact that we can commemorate him in a way, the way that where it's been placed is so that we can see from the road, so that everybody going past can see him, and so it brings the community and the club together, which is what John's always been really good at doing.
And of course, in your 5 or 6 years or so as the owner, you've obviously spent a lot of time with him. Just talk through, as a person, more than anything, what he's like to be around.
He's wonderful. He makes you laugh every time. He comes to all the matches home and away. He sits on the back seat with Kevin, and I describe them as the hecklers in the Muppets, because they tell us the stories, and we hear the stories quite a lot sometimes. But he's a deep thinker as well. So if we've been to a match and I said to him, "What do you think to that match?" He will give me the answer of, well, I thought this or I thought that, and it's been really helpful for me because he can see things that maybe I don't see.
And how happy are you with the final result of the sculpture? Because it is a work of art.
Yeah, he said he wanted the nose smaller. I think the nose is perfect. I think sometimes we have to just live with what we've got. I think the big thing with the sculpture is to get it so that it. It was difficult with this one because you want it to look like he looked like everybody remembers him on the sideline, but also you want it to be how he looks now, and so that's a hard balance to get, because obviously we're a few decades later, but the great thing with John is he's got one look that's timeless. So if you look at how he looked on the sidelines, he actually looks exactly the same now, and so the way that the sculpture's been able to do it is it does fulfil the memories, and it does also match how he is now, and I think that's really, really clever.
And just coming away from John for a quick moment, we'll talk about where we are now. We're top of the league. How happy are you with the work that we've all put in? And it's a quarter of the way into the season, I know, but the work that you and Matt and Darren and everyone else that has put in pre-season and behind the scenes is now flourishing.
Yeah, and we have a plan. We had a plan at the beginning. I knew that at the beginning of the season the results weren't going to be what would want in the long run, but it was the results that we were prepared. I counted it as like investing those results to get something bigger and better moving forward. So it was part of a plan, and now you're beginning to see that plan come to fruition. And the most important thing to Darren at the beginning, was that our players were fit, really fit, and so that fitness, that athleticism, and he said, I'm prepared to wait for some of the other things to make sure we get that right. He's got that right, and now you're beginning to see that gelling together, that the game plans, the way that he's working. And I'm delighted that we're top of the league today, because it's made today a whole lot sweeter.
And of course, the women's game not only has also come a long way. They've got their first round draw for the first time in the women's club's history against Kidderminster. Just talk to how proud you are of them.
Yeah, I was at their match yesterday. It was our first win of this season, because with going up a league in women's football, I suppose in men's football too, but going up a league is a big leap. And so we played Shrewsbury a couple of weeks ago. Shrewsbury are a heck of a team. They get an awful lot of players from the local RAF and army bases, so they are well drilled, they are very, very good, and we got outplayed, and that was fine because we could see that we got outplayed, but we could also see that we could learn a lot from it. We went to Lye yesterday and we were losing 1-0 at half time, and you could see the team come back out in the second half saying, no, we're not going to have that, and we're going to win. And they just watched them, and they just dug deeper and deeper and deeper. I mean, I was so proud of them as a Port Vale team, but it was the way they played together, and then they pulled out a win of 2-1. And to be fair, it could have been 3 or 4-1, because they really got there. So I'm so pleased they've got into the next round of the Cup. And I'm really fascinated to see what they can do with this season. This season is a season of discovery, and I'm watching them grow in confidence. I'm watching them grow in ability, and they're going to be all right. They're a really, really good team. Yesterday, while we're on, our walking football team won. Panda's ability team won. It was really, really wonderful. You can hear Rudges giggle behind me, can't you? It was a really wonderful weekend for Port Vale and the teams that play under the Port Vale badge. On top of all the academy teams that were playing and the foundation teams, there's a lot of football that's played under the Port Vale name that we tend to forget about or don't really push enough, but we will start to push a lot more.
Carol, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Up the Vale.
Okay, I'm outside Vale Park. I'm joined with John Rudge. I just want to say, first of all, a very happy 80th birthday. 80 years young. Just look through how you're feeling at the moment.
80? That's incredible, isn't it? Where's all them years gone? Yeah, I'm very, very fortunate that I've had this statue for me. Actually, I was here 19 years as coach and manager, and we had some great times, and I'm very proud of the players which we had. They're doing an exceptionally great job, and for this situation today, it's been a great honour for me, and the supporters club raised the money to actually produce the statue. I'm overwhelmed by it. It's absolutely fantastic.
How much not only does this statue mean to you, but also the club itself?
Everything. I mean, the thing is, I did 19 years here, and now I'm still back at the club now as the president, and I go to all the games, home and away, and I'd just like to thank all the supporters who have donated to that statue, to raise that amount of money.
Unfortunately, my phone did die, so that meant that the John Rudge interview was cut horribly short, so apologies on that one, but we have to move on in life. So I hope you did enjoy the video. What a great day it was for John Rudge and the club. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to smash the like button and the subscribe button, and I will see you in my matchday vlog for tomorrow's game against Harrogate. Up the Vale, and a big, massive happy birthday to Mr. John Rudge.